For millennia, humans have gazed at the stars, contemplating our place in this vast and enigmatic universe. And perhaps no concept has captured our imagination more profoundly than the notion of time travel. The ability to traverse the corridors of time, to witness firsthand the events of the past, or to journey into the uncharted territories of the future, has captivated storytellers, scientists, and dreamers alike. Today, we embark on an exploration of 5 captivating accounts that hint at the tantalizing possibility of time travel. From enigmatic figures who claim to have ventured from distant futures to inexplicable photographs that seem to defy the very fabric of time, we'll delve into the heart of these mysteries. Join me, fellow travelers of the space-time continuum, as we embark on this exhilarating journey into the unknown. Are these stories merely products of our overactive imaginations, or could they be glimpses into a reality that stretches far beyond our current understanding? In the early days of the internet, a mysterious figure emerged from the depths of cyberspace, capturing the imagination of many. His name was John Titor, and he claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2036, a claim that sparked both intrigue and skepticism. Titor's arrival on the online scene in 2000 sent shockwaves through internet forums where users eagerly followed his every post. He captivated users with detailed descriptions of a future marked by technological advancements, societal shifts, and even a devastating global conflict that would change the world as we know it. He shared seemingly ordinary details about life in his time, describing a world where personal computers were replaced by more advanced, portable devices, making everyday tasks more efficient. He spoke of a society where gardening and self-sufficiency were highly valued, a stark contrast to the consumerism of the early 21st century, emphasizing a return to simpler, more sustainable living. Yet it was his predictions about the future that truly captured people's attention, as he warned of events that seemed both plausible and terrifying. He warned of impending social unrest and a future where the very foundations of our society would be tested, painting a picture of a world on the brink of chaos. Titor's online presence was fleeting, lasting only a few short months, but his impact was profound. He engaged in discussions, answered questions, and even posted images that he claimed were of his time machine, adding layers of credibility to his story. But just as quickly as he had arrived, he vanished, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and a legacy of speculation that endures to this day. Was John Titor a genuine time traveler, or merely a master storyteller? The mystery remains unsolved, but Titor's story continues to fascinate and inspire curiosity in the minds of many. The Palace of Versailles, a testament to the opulence of the French monarchy, stands as a silent witness to centuries of history. Its grand halls and meticulously manicured gardens have seen the rise and fall of empires, the whispers of courtly intrigue, and the footsteps of countless visitors. Yet, among these visitors, 2 women would experience something that defies explanation. But within its ornate walls, a mystery unfolds. A tale of 2 women who claim to have experienced the impossible. A journey through time. Their story has intrigued and puzzled historians, skeptics, and enthusiasts alike. In the summer of 1901, Anne Moberly and Eleanor Jourdain, 2 respected academics from Oxford University, embarked on a trip to France. They were not just tourists, they were scholars with a deep interest in history and the past. Their destination was the iconic Palace of Versailles, a place steeped in history. They hoped to immerse themselves in the grandeur and legacy of the French monarchy. Little did they know that their visit would become entangled with a mystery that would baffle researchers for over a century. Their experience would be documented and debated, becoming a cornerstone of paranormal lore. As Moberly and Jourdain explored the palace grounds, something strange occurred. They felt an inexplicable shift, as if they had stepped into another world. They described a sudden shift in the atmosphere, a strange stillness that descended upon them as they strolled through the gardens. The air seemed to thicken, and an eerie silence enveloped them. The air grew heavy, the sounds of the present day faded, and they felt a sense of unease. It was as if they had been transported to another time, another era. As they walked, they encountered people dressed in attire that seemed oddly out of place, clothing that seemed to belong to a bygone era. These figures moved with a purpose, seemingly unaware of the 2 women. They described seeing a woman sketching, her features strangely vacant, her demeanor distant and melancholic. It was as if she was a ghost from the past, caught in a moment of time. They even recounted encountering a man who warned them in French they could barely understand to stay on the path. His warning was cryptic, adding to the surreal nature of their experience. The women, perplexed and disoriented, eventually found their way back to the familiar surroundings of the palace. The modern world seemed to rush back in, leaving them questioning what they had just experienced. They couldn't shake the feeling that they had somehow slipped through time, transported back to the late 18th century. The vividness of their experience was undeniable, leaving them both fascinated and frightened. Was their experience a genuine case of time travel, or a shared delusion fueled by their fascination with history? The mystery remains unsolved, a tantalizing enigma that continues to captivate the imagination of those who hear their story. The annals of history are replete with tales of audacious experiments, pushing the boundaries of science and human understanding. But few stories have captured the imagination quite like the tale of the Philadelphia experiment, a rumored military experiment that allegedly sent a warship hurtling through time and space, defying the very laws of physics. The year was 1943, and the world was engulfed in the chaos of World War II, a time when nations were desperate for any advantage that could turn the tide of battle. In the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard, a top-secret experiment was allegedly underway, shrouded in mystery and intrigue. At the heart of this experiment was the USS Eldridge, a destroyer escort tasked with a mission unlike any other, a mission that would test the limits of human ingenuity. The goal was to render the Eldridge invisible to enemy radar, to cloak it in a veil of invisibility, making it the ultimate stealth weapon. The experiment involved generating powerful electromagnetic fields around the ship, creating a sort of electromagnetic bubble that would bend light and radar waves around it. As the story goes, on that fateful day in Philadelphia, the experiment commenced with great anticipation and trepidation. The generators hummed, the air crackled with energy, and the USS Eldridge, bathed in an eerie green light, began to shimmer and distort, as if reality itself was being bent. Then, in a flash of blinding light and a deafening roar, the ship vanished, leaving behind only a void where it once stood. Accounts of what happened next vary wildly, with some describing events that defy all logic and reason. Some say the Eldridge simply disappeared from the Philadelphia Naval Shipyard, only to reappear moments later, its crew disoriented and confused, as if they had experienced something beyond comprehension. Others claim the ship traveled much farther, materializing in the Norfolk Naval Shipyard in Virginia before returning to Philadelphia, suggesting a journey through space and time. The official stance of the U.S. Navy is that no such experiment ever took place, but the tale persists, fueled by eyewitness accounts, unexplained phenomena, and the enduring allure of a mystery that challenges our understanding of reality. In the high-stakes world of finance, insider trading is a serious offense. But what happens when the accused claims to possess knowledge from the future itself? The year was 2003, and the world of finance was abuzz with the story of Andrew Carlson. He had turned a meager investment of $800 into a staggering $350 million in just 2 weeks. His success caught the attention of the authorities. Arrested on suspicion of insider trading, Carlson found himself facing serious charges. His explanation, however, was anything but ordinary. He claimed to be a time traveler from the year 2256, a visitor from a future where knowledge of past market trends was readily available. According to Carlson, he had journeyed back in time on a mission of personal gain. He claimed that his advanced knowledge of history allowed him to predict market crashes and surges with pinpoint accuracy. Carlson's claims were met with skepticism and disbelief. The authorities dismissed his story as an elaborate fabrication, yet despite their skepticism, they couldn't ignore his uncanny ability to predict market movements. Despite numerous attempts to verify his story, Carlson's claims remained unsubstantiated, leaving his origins shrouded in enigma. Photographs offer us glimpses into bygone eras, allowing us to witness the lives of those who came before us. But what happens when a photograph captures something seemingly impossible? In the annals of unexplained phenomena, few images have sparked as much intrigue as the time-traveling hipster. This enigmatic image, taken in 1941 during the reopening of the South Fork Bridge in British Columbia, Canada, appears to show a man who is decidedly out of place. The photograph shows a crowd of people gathered to witness the bridge's reopening. Among them stands a man who immediately stands out from the crowd. While those around him are dressed in the typical attire of the 1940s, this man sports a decidedly modern look. His clothing, his accessories, even his posture seem incongruous with the time period, leading many to speculate that he might be a visitor from the future. Skeptics have offered various explanations, but none fully account for the man's distinctly modern look, leaving the mystery unsolved. As we've journeyed through these 5 captivating accounts, we've encountered individuals who claim to have bent the rules of time itself. Perhaps, hidden within the very fabric of reality, lie mechanisms that govern time in ways we are only beginning to grasp. Until then, the mysteries of time travel continue to beckon us, urging us to explore the boundaries of our understanding and knowledge, and to embrace the wonders, both known and unknown, that our vast universe holds.